Yeah, and as you see, we've got the little Weber too now, and we used it last night. We cooked a roast on this, and she came out magnificent. Unbelievable. That's how they cook. I was always against Webers or anything like that. The other barbie start to play up. Gave it to my daughters. You can't clean barbies anyway, so might as well give her a dirty barbecue so you can learn how to clean them. Whackety whack, man.
Shape, you got the whole world pressing your face, and when you look around, all you see are stars. What they say, they don't know. It's like a paper cut that seems to grow until all that hurt seems to feel like, oh, you're down on your knees and over your head, all the bad memories play over again.
We're going to film and show how the Mini Starling is set up.
Because
right,
this is what arrived in the post. Look at that. So it gives you all the instructions on the box. Like follow the pictures. And Ed's gonna unbox it.
Yeah, so as you see, this is the 12 volt. I had to buy this separate, and it's really too short for what you want to do with it, because if you open this, that will plug into there, but it's too short. Might be alright for on a car, so you've got it mounted to your car and up there. So this is the 12 volt. Right, which we're going to plug inside the van. This here is for mounting on your roof of the car, right, which it shows here on a pole. Rightio. And this is the Mini Starling itself. So to route it, the whole lot is all in here.
And look how thin it is.
Thin.
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 That's almost the size of a iPad.
Right, and this is your cable.
Already downloaded the app for Starlink. So once it's all plugged in, Ed will then we'll just click in and do what we've got to do with the magic password on the app, and then she runs. So
one hand, we'll just plug that in. It's not going that good, is it? Right, that's in. Right, I'll put this into there. Throw this through the window here. I'll plug that into the inverter.
this is our Caravan. And
Plug
we've got
that
a
in.
lead that goes into there.
Inverter. So that's
the inverter, as you can
there.
see, underneath the bed.
Rightio. Starling should be on now. So you just want to check your phone. So this is all the setup is. And then we're going to program this TV. Right, Shaz is watching it. This is where I might have to move it around to line it up, because it's not like the big ones that it automatically adjusts itself to the satellites. So with this Starling, we bought it, what, 250 bucks?
No, 399.
399, and the plan is 80 bucks a month.
We're on.
Right, we're on now.
So, do a quick check. Yep, we're on.
Right, let's turn this TV on. So, Shaz, how frustrating was that? Eh?
Considering that I'm not an IT guru and I have the IT patience of a flea, and I'm wearing glasses so you can't see the steam coming out of my eyeballs, it wasn't that frustrating. And the only reason it was frustrating is that we were using the wrong password, and we needed to make sure I'll show you on the app, we needed to make sure that where are we? That he's in the right alignment. That, see this little screen here? The box tells you where the Mini needs to sit. So when you're actually setting your Starlink up, or when you go to put it on, you need to check this, because you need to manually move it. It'll tell you which way to go, but you need to manually move it. But the good thing about this is that as the devices come online, it tells you in the app what's on, who's on your Starlink. So we've got all our names for our different devices. So yeah, it
We
was.
could put up to how many items can we put on here?
It says that we can have up to 89 devices on it. I don't think that we would, because it'd probably chow down our $80 a month real quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I reckon, yeah, now we know what to do, I reckon it'll be easy to do.
Frustrating for me. Right, let's show it where it is. So there's the Starling there. That's where we've got the Caravan. And at the present moment, to get this all going, we connected up to the TV. As you see, we're watching ourselves on TV, right, to find out if it's going. And we got it going, hun.
We did.
We did. We got Shaz and Jenny playing golf. I'm going to sneak up on them and try and find where they are. And yeah, see what they're doing, eh? Right, as Greg promised, he put the new Australian flag up. The other one was a bit worn, probably after sitting a year up there. So that's our flag, Australian Day. Gee, he could have put a bigger one up there with the frickin' post that bloody size. Wow, that's a mini one. But we can't complain. There's people out there setting up at the back of me there, as you can see. I don't know if I'm going to go to the beach today or anything like that. I've got the bait with me to go fishing. You know me with my fishing, don't you? I don't think it's going to happen. Might be a next trip. I don't know. So, damn. It's every time I go to the beach, it's either blowing, raining. Yep. So, Shaz has gone playing golf up there with Jenny, which I said before. She might have the right thing in mind. Me sitting here trying to tune in the I'll get an app on 9. The girls want to watch the tennis tonight or today, this afternoon, whatever it is. Not much success. Try to put my password in, another password, and yeah, you got to make it all up, don't you? So, but what I've got at the present moment, this Starlink does not use that much power, what other people are saying and what they're telling me on the Mini. I don't know what the other one does, but without power, our batteries are still charged anything. But then again, we'll get the sun out the whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. It's keeping up with our battery, what we're taking out, and I don't know. It's pretty well good. It's pretty right, actually. So I'm watching a bit of TV here. As you can see, got my own channel on, just to get the TV up and running and see what I can do with this. Because that is Another upgrade that we done is a smart TV, and the TV is smarter than me. Yeah, it's got me by the what's name. So this is what happens on a farm, right, or station stays on Australia Day. But I'm just going to turn around. Everyone's got their flags and they're singing the National Australian Anthem, as you can see here. I'm just being discreet. Might have people that don't want to be on camera, so I'll just leave it like that. As we can hear, so obviously there's no Collingwood supporters here. Hey?
There is over there.
All right.
Over there. See, he's standing over there.
All right.
He's a Collingwood supporter.
Well, good one. Right, this traditional way of folding up a flag. I don't know, Greg's doing the right thing. We've got to really look at this. Yes, it's done neatly there. Pretty good. Let's iron and fold it now.
We give you this flag, Ed, for the dedication to your country.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and on stations, you get the unbelievable stuff now and then. Look, what's the name of it? Nala. Nala. Look at that. Hey?
You're not going to be a good Tom Cruise roast, are you?
And then as we're coming along where the party's held tonight. So we've done the national anthem up there with the flag, rightio, and then we're in the barn area and we're going to go and have some roast and all that sort of stuff to eat. Let's have a look. Right, we've got the meat there and it's getting wackety whacked up. Right, Greg's slicing another one over there. Rightio, and we'll get into it. Might have to grab another beer.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the stripes and it's away we go.
We're going to hook up. This is Ed hooking up.
And these are the people that are going to help us. Rate him out of 10.
He's a bit nervous with all these spectators, but come around here and watch him reverse up over here.
To here. See? Here.
Oh, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's got it down far enough, Sharon. Yeah, got
Piece
it.
of piss, eh?
Got it in one.
Piece of piss doing this stuff, isn't it? When you're used to doing it all the time. I've done it, you know, after a while. It's just what you call it. It's
So, Ed, can I interview you? Have you got a routine, what you do here?
yes.
What's your routine?
I normally get the jockey wheel off before I connect everything on,
Yeah.
so I don't drive away with the jockey wheel on.
Right. Well, that's a good tip.
Normally he does.
That's a good tip to do something that you sometimes could forget before you go further.
Back to reality.
How long does all this take?
As long as you need to, because you've got to do it safely.
Right.
So you just take your time doing this.
So don't rush.
Yeah.
And try not to have people talking to you at the same time.
Because Mr. Policeman will be around the corner. So make sure your handbrake's off. Make sure this is connected. Right. Put your cover on.
How do you know if it's on properly?
Well, that's in there now.
Yeah.
With that. And the only way that you know that's correctly on there, otherwise the cover plate won't go on. Now this is your brake.
Oh.
So
Electronic
when you
brake.
pull this, automatically your brake will go on. So when the chain's break or anything like that, it'll pull like that. Now the brake's on. So just replace that. There you go.
Obviously, it's not a one-time
Back
use.
in again. And don't forget, this is what a lot of people probably forget, right? There's a battery inside. It's a 12-volt battery which runs this.
Okay.
So that needs to be replaced once every year or 2 years to be checked.
So if you
lot of
replace
people-
that when you do your maintenance every year,
Or charge it up, but if you don't use them that much, yeah, you should have a problem. But that automatically goes to the back, goes to your battery, and it ignites the bloody brakes on.
do you cross your chains?
Yes, have to in WA.
Or is it law still?
Law in WA that you cross your chains, all the other states.
You don't cross your chains?
No,
Would you
not that
cross?
I know of, but
Would you cross them if it wasn't law?
yeah, still keep them crossed to keep used to what we're doing in WA.
What's the difference between chains crossed and chains not crossed?
Law.
The law.
That's all, nothing.
That's all I can tell you, law, and I can't understand why I can't see it flipping over or anything like that. I don't know, really.
Okay.
I might have to pull up the copper and ask him to explain it to me.
Okay.
Maybe it's just an urban myth. I would have thought it would be more to do with strength, but I don't know.
I thought,
Well, I've
maybe-
noticed Greg crosses chains, but I don't know why. Perhaps it's just because he knows the law.
maybe because of the strength or whatever, I don't know.
Could you do this if Ed wasn't here to do it? Have you learned how to do all this? Say if he did his back in, could you do all this connecting?
In theory,
He could tell you what to do and you watched enough that you would know how to do it.
in theory, I'd know how to do it.
Yeah.
My issue would be this, whether I was the strength to take the jockey wheel off. I would prefer, that's why I'd like to change to one of those electronic ones.
Yeah.
But I think in theory, I could do it.
So you would know how to collect up all those.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think if women watch enough,
Yeah.
and even if you've watched it, you would work out how to do it, and you know you maybe some strength missing where you can't fix that quickly. But as long as you know what to do, you could actually get someone else to do it for you if you knew what to do.
I think also too that I'm not totally confident, but I think I have the ability and the capacity to tow the caravan, driving the car,
Yeah.
in the need of an emergency.
Yeah. Well, I
Because
have-
Ed's not real. Ed does. It's Ed's car and it's his baby, so I don't drive this car very often. But in an emergency, I believe I could do it. Mm.
So and it has happened that, you know, the husband gets sick or something like that and he's incapable of even standing here giving instructions. You've just got to know some very basics,
Yes.
or ask for help, of course. But if
That'd
you
probably be the only way that he'd let me drive, because he'd be incapacitated on the back seat.
but even if you had to ask for help, you would still like to just watch over, just like you do here now, and make
Yeah.
sure it's done the way that Ed does it,
Yeah.
even if someone else was doing it for you. So it's
Yeah,
good
because I don't think there's any other way to do it. Like, the way that he does it is systematic, and he just makes sure that everything's done properly.
Yeah.
And then he goes around and does his kick the tyre.
So when you do this too, so you connect it up, right? You put your emergency lights on, which is the easiest way to check if your lights are going.
All right, and then you don't have someone else at the back here.
So you just take a walk around,
And see, we take our rubbish with us, because
so
that's
you
what
know
we
that
do.
your lights are
Oh,
going.
look. Oh, so the hazard lights are on.
Hazard lights, which gives you the indication, indicators also. So you
Bring your
indicate
cycle bin, or you take it.
here,
And you do it up.
right?
And I like the idea of having garbage bags in there, because then you can pull it out and you can rinse all the rubbish out. It keeps your bin cleaner.
So rubbish is taken home. Don't leave your rubbish on the tracks or anywhere where you're camping, because it's getting a nightmare at the present moment, because people are dumping more rubbish. I know that most of the truck bays and all that sort of stuff, especially around the Midwest, are getting rid of their rubbish bins on side roads.
Sorry, the council is removing the rubbish bins from truck bays and pullover stocks.
Yes, right, what you said.
We don't know why though. That's to be
But
investigated.
if you bought the rubbish, surely you can take the rubbish.
I'm
It doesn't
gonna
take
do
up any
a
anyway.
inside walk Shaz has just done an insight walk and checked everything, that everything's shut and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm going to redo the second time.
Double check. It's
Double
called double checking.
Because we have had drawers fly out.
Yeah.
Especially on good roads.
Pump.
That's make sure the water pumps off. Because we've had that we've left the water pump on, and that we're down the track.
Never thought too hard about it. Always came naturally to me. Never put a foot out of line, and I tried not to make any awkward statements.
I don't know what it is. Some people go with blinds up or blinds down.
We go with blinds up because it's cooler when we get to our spot. How'd we go?
That's it.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yabbity yap yap. Tap tap.
I got a feeling. I see the sparks spreading like a wildfire, burning in the dark. I got a fever flowing through my veins. It's an electric buzz I crave. Do you wanna dance to the rhythm of your heartbeat? We could take a chance, leave the only word we know. This is the beginning of flying in.
That's the Poey's house. And there's Jenny. Thanks for having us again, Jenny. Oh.
Almighty, I worship in your house. Whole my days, I worship in your house.
Just a quick update is that next to our coffee machine we have my little rack, and this rack is the dishy, or that's part of the dishy that is Trip and Navara selling. Now I only use half of it because there's only the two of us, and I love it. Keeps everything neat and tidy. So thank you, Trip and Navara. Keep all the products coming. We love them. Ta.
We have the bumpy roads, and you open the cupboard and that comes out hot chocolate, and then you get that on the floor. Oh, what a mess. That's all right though, if that's the only bloody problem you have. We had one day that one of the oil bottles up here come dripping down here, come dripping down there. No, when we're done the Wara Road, this, woo, oh well. Shaz got a big vacuum cleaner and she's ready to attack it. You beauty.